on it. It's got a mine plough on the front. He'll show you that in a moment, how you drop it down, and basically it pushes out the way any mines that may be laid in softish ground in front, you know, so for clearing a route forward. Trojan, you call it an AVRE. It's an Armoured Vehicle Royal Engineers, so it's manned by the Royal Engineers, and again, Trojan's really one of those vehicles. It helps clear routes, it helps prepare positions for the military, and you can see on the back it's got one of those classic military items that's been around since Roman times, the fascine. That, in this case, it's a bundle of plastic drain pipe tied together. That's how they use a fascine nowadays. In the old days, think World War II, First World War tanks, it tended to be wood. Piles of chestnut paling wired together that could be dropped into a hole, so it also helps with almost like a mini bridging equipment. The idea being, the military call it gap crossing. You need ways to be able to cross streams, rivers, or places where they've blown up bridges. Or again, they may have built an anti-tank ditch. So again, by dropping in a fascine, it means again you've got that opportunity of being able to continue over and not necessarily have to deploy your very bridge layer. Now you can see the Titan is recovering its bridge instantly, and the whole idea there, of course, as well, these are assets. They're not that common in the army, so you heavily protect them. You only deploy these assets when you really need them, because they are so essential, and they're also limited in number. 33 Titans, 33 Trojans are in service with the British Army. Now, one of the other things that Trojan can do, it's got that mine plough like we said on the front, but it can also take a trailer behind that tows something called Python. And again, that's another amazing thing to watch if you ever get the chance to see one. Basically what it is a rocket that fires out the back of the trailer, goes forward, and you deploy it when you're coming across a minefield, or you think there's a minefield. And the idea of that rocket, it shoots forward, and then it takes with it, it sort of pulls behind it a hose that's full of explosives. And once the rocket's landed, you can detonate it. Normally it goes forward about something like 230 metres. Once it's detonated, the whole of the hose blows up and it clears a path through a minefield up to about 7 metres wide. And that's again another quick way of trying to, the obvious way that people try and stop tanks, lay a minefield out there. Now these vehicles, of course, especially the warfare in the future,